to me, I used to just put my hands on him.
Mm.
And honestly though, people saying move on. I broke off the relationship with him. I am moving on with my life. Um
But
I'm not gonna stay
Bossiana,
with
don't you know
who.
that what you say? But Bossiana, don't you know what you said yesterday? They could use that against you.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm
That's
just
not
saying. I'm just saying in general. Period.
mm,
So I mean, if he really did it, you shouldn't have came on the live and be like, oh yeah, well, he didn't do it. It was all a joke. It was it was fake. He didn't really push me like that. He just shoved me to the side. Like
but
that's
in
I
that
his
think
same
now.
I think when she did that, Bossy have
Wait,
videos
Ari.
that says
Ari.
otherwise, so I think she would change that.
Let her respond. Let her respond. Let her say what
Well,
she
we
got to
trying to
say.
keep her here, Royce.
if honestly,
Oh,
number one, that video, if somebody did show that YouTube video shows him admitting that
because I
he
want
clearly
to
said he pushed me. He said he bleached stuff. He said he admitted to all that. So I don't think I'll be in trouble because the report says pushed a pregnant woman, and he said on live that he pushed me. So I don't think I'll get in trouble for that.
I'm saying when you said that you came in the live yesterday because I was watching live and you said that he really didn't. The video that you made on TikTok, he really didn't do that. The abuse video that you made on TikTok, that you said that you made on TikTok, but he really didn't do it. You remember
I
saying
have
that yesterday when you came to the live?
I said he never beat me. Like he never like actually beat my ass. And he hasn't. But he has put his hands on me multiple times in multiple ways. But like I said, abuse escalates. It started with verbal, it started him cussing me out. Then it was breaking my shit.
Correct.
And then it went breaking my shit to actually putting his hands on me. So
So
I don't
you
know what
didn't think it
else.
would be a trending cycle? I'm just curious. I'm
I
asking. I'm young.
and like I said in the video, the reason I did call the police is I knew where this was heading. I knew it would have got worse. Like, and I just wanted to get out, honestly. Whew. I'm all
Okay.
sick.
yeah.
I'm understandable.
Mhm.
I was asking. I was just going, from last night to, but okay, that's what I want to know. Thank you, Royce.
Oh,
Hey,
Yes, ma'am.
Ari.
Man.
hey, boo.
Yeah. Period. Okay, so far, the room been uplifting. Like y'all haven't been, totally going crazy. I understand some women that been with him in the past was the ones that was really popping off. But aside from, the women that was coming up and asking genuine questions because they really want to know and understand the concept of the story, I appreciate you guys and everybody. I mean, even if you have an opinion and it's crazy, it is what it is. If you guys are raising your hands in the comments, that's how I was letting people up. If you were not raising your hands in the comments and you're just sitting in the queue, then the it's on you. I told you guys to raise your hands in the comments to be let up. It's Beauty Fletcher. You've been let up twice, so I'm trying to give someone else a chance. Okay, my love. I'm trying to give the girls a chance who's been let up already. You guys give others a chance. And if you have my badge, you're skipping the line.
Somebody said if she gets six, Bossy and Ari is too, so Hirsch. No, I haven't touched him since those days, so don't say I will or fuck thing. I ain't touched his ass.
Hi,
The
this
moment
is
I
Red
found
Light
out he was
Special,
recording
but
and
I
touched
just
him.
want to say he did drive a black fucking BMW or a Mercedes, and that motherfucker was fucked up. How do y'all tell me? He was driving Yetta's car, which was that fucking Honda or Nissan or whatever that fucking car was. But when he was coming over, when he wasn't really fucking with Yetta, he was driving a black BMW or a Mercedes or something like that.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. So what? Okay, so you said what happened with the Mercedes? You said something
Now
happened.
let me ask you.
No, no, no. What happened with the Mercedes? Because you
You
said
said
Don't
something.
do
what?
it. Don't do
What
She's
it.
happened
talking
with the?
about the Lexus.
No, she was not.
It
She's
was
not talking
just
about
a
the.
fucked up ass car. The shit was sounding all fucked up.
That's the Lexus.
Nigga literally was trying to choke the bitch up, trying to leave the house. Was
Oh
that
yeah,
your
It's
car?
I don't
kick or
know.
no.
That must
I
have
Now,
don't.
been your car, cause that bitch was fucked up.
Whose car? I don't live in Vegas.
I got it, man.
But wasn't you just out here?
Girl, why would I drive to Vegas? I fly out there. Excuse me?
Well, I'm just saying, cause y'all kept saying I was trolling because of the car. But I do
You're
want to
still
say,
trolling.
well, I do want to say both of y'all bitches is ugly as fucking miserable, and bitch,
Okay.
y'all bitches can't.
All
But you
right.
won't come up. But you won't come up though.
Girl, people want to. Oh, It's the okay.
All right, right. Okay. We're just gonna do two more and wrap it up because y'all ain't sending no beans no way. Y'all may be exhausted. That's y'all ain't running her up, y'all ain't running Ari up. Ari's in a whole PK or whatever the case may be, and y'all ain't running me up. So I know when to say enough is enough. I know when to get down. Okay, no tea, no shade. All righty, my love, Miss Big Rose, you're on the ones and twos with the Royce. Tell me we help you. Welcome to the Royce Review.
Hi, you guys. Bastian, I
Hey,
got a
bro.
question. Since you
Mm-hmm.
said you was moving on from K9,
Hmm.
are you going to have an abortion? Or are you going to keep the
Yes.
child?
The best thing to do is to get an abortion. So I gotta fly back to Colorado and get one. I can't get one in Texas. It's illegal in Texas. But I low key might get in trouble for doing that. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows what the future?
Okay, I
Beige,
have
you.
another question. Are
Mm.
you aware that some of the scenes that he did, the porn that guys have, the House of Virginia? Are you aware of
Yeah,
that?
I found that out after.
Mmm.
Oh wow. So okay, let me drop down.
You can get it mailed to your
Mmm.
house, and it's legal. Well, thank you for the information. I'm looking for that because I really how was I okay with that? Yeah, it's a lot. I have like one more question to me. I really gotta do this laundry. Like my son got school in the
Yes.
Yeah,
morning.
that's
I
okay,
got work
friend.
tomorrow.
Yes, and we thank you. If you need a little one too, you just let me know on the back end, then we'll take care of that. But you do have 24 hours. Okay, that's it. That's all. Your 24 hours up. Send the sound. All right, one more, and then that is that. Only somebody with a Royce badge. If you got a Royce badge, then that'll be it. Okay, that's
Access
it.
dot
That's
org.
all. Only my girls with a Royce badge. Let me get into it. Danielle, say you again, even though your badge is a little low, Danielle. I'm gonna need you to work on that. Okay. I seen it. I'm gonna need you to work on that. No, maybe loyalty tickets. I'm gonna have to see if you on my loyalty ticket list. Okay. I don't do no loyalty tickets up in here. Okay.
um,
Um,
Big Nikki underscore
say me, Danielle.
1800.
Where you at? Oh, there you go.
Oh, she's in the blind.
Yeah, look, I
Okay.
can hear you.
I got a
All right,
question.
that's it.
Hmm.
The
So,
option. Go ahead, babies.
so knowing that he has herpes, did you contract it too?
No, not that I know of. I have to go get tested again.
So
Not
you
that
haven't
I know
got
of.
te-
Hmm?
so you haven't got tested at all, even though he was fucking me.
No, not necessarily. I was only with one person, and he was getting tested. So not now. I got tested the last time after I got the abortion, but it-
Then one more question. Then one more question. Then I'ma drop. Then I'ma drop. Then I'ma drop. So do you really want? So are you done because he moved? Like he was with Barbie, or are you done because of him hitting on you?
All right, and then after she,
um,
that's for me because she picking up sound.
it's honestly it's a mixture of me being done because number one, I wanted him to have a relationship with Barbie. I didn't necessarily want to do the long distance or the poly shit. Honestly, I was just like, I want you to go be happy, and I just want to end the relationship. Like, I just want to move forward with my life, and that's kind of it. Honestly, I took a lot of ills in the relationship. I keep telling y'all that, and so much has happened. I just want to be done with the situation. Honestly, like I know for a fact, like I told Ari, I am deleting this app. I don't want to be on here because I know the drag is gonna come, but I really need to focus on my life and my business at this point. That's it.
Amen.
Hey, Royce with the voice.
Hey, you on the Royce Review with the Royce, the only one to give it up like this and then some, Miss Nikki. How may we help you, baby?
All right,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have too many questions for y'all, but for one, when a man move you out of state like that and he know you don't have no brothers, don't do it. That's number one.
Mm.
He every female I seen him mess with on this app do not have no family. They don't have no brothers or no ties with their family. That's a red flag right
Mm.
there. Number three is y'all need to be careful. Y'all only get one life. After this life, you get no more.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
stop playing Russian roulette with your lives. That's what I need y'all to stop doing. It's
Mm-hmm.
not that deep to mess with a man that mess with another man. Stop being insecure about yourselves. If you know better, you can
Yeah.
do better. Like it's not
Mm-hmm.
So
that deep.
So I'm gonna say this, and Ari can confirm. I'm not gonna go into details, but it's not about like be stooping down to mess with a man, because technically some of the people that were on my roster before him are people that a lot of people would gag if they know. And Ari actually knows. When she called me out on it today, and she's like, "You talked to so and so," and I was like, "Bitch, how you know?" And not only did I talk to him, I talked to his best friend too. And these are verified,
Mhm.
like famous people. So it's not about me
No,
stooping low.
but hold up. Let me cut you
Okay,
off. I don't care if they famous. I don't care what they doing. I don't care about none of that. Like you can secure your own bag, sis.
and that's the
Like I
thing.
don't
That's why
care
I
about
met
none of
him.
that
It
stuff.
wasn't
None of
about
that stuff impresses
it.
me. What I'm trying to tell you is
Hmm.
protect your life.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Amen. Absolutely.
Protect your life and protect your child. Your
Correct.
child only have you. You need to look out for your child.
Correct. And that's something that I do need to do. I will definitely agree with that. When I messed with him, it was because I genuinely loved and cared for him. He told me a
Listen,
lot
listen,
of stuff
who
that
do
he
you
went
love
through. I
more?
felt
Who do
bad.
you can I ask you a question? Who do you love more? Him or you? Do you come first?
At one point in time, I loved him more than myself. I'm not gonna lie.
So you loved him more than you loved your son.
Yes.
Wow.
No, 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 no. Not my son.
Yes, you did. Yes,
Myself.
you did.
Myself.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Because let me
Myself.
tell you something.
Hmm.
Listen. Let me tell you something. Right?
Hmm.
If you don't love your fucking self, you're unable to love anybody else.
Okay.
Big
I'll take
Big
that.
Nikki, can I
I,
ask you? Big Nikki, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
If you meet someone in the midst of you losing your entire family to death and you're lost and you don't know what to do, what would you do?
Or listen, you talking to a different type of beast, right?
Mm.
Because I done lost family, all that. People done got right next to me, membranes on my shoulder, like all of that.
Wow.
I
Mm.
deal with myself first.
but okay, so here's the thing too.
Deal with
Here
myself
today,
first.
our
It's
lives
all
are
about how you was raised too.
correct. I was
I deal with
spoiled as
myself,
fuck.
and I know God got me.
I was spoiled as fuck. Like you had like it sounds like you had to be in survival mode in your life and be a fighter for a long time. I didn't have that. I was adopted.
No, 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 no,
Okay,
no.
but you just said that. You just said
No,
you grew like okay,
listen.
go ahead.
As I got older, I'm not going to say I had to fend for myself. No, because they used to call me the silver spoon kid. No, that wasn't it. Like, what I'm saying is the shit that I seen with my eyes, it don't matter if you're adopted or not. It's all in how you was raised.
Okay.
For the
And
person
what
who
I
said let two women speak, honestly, no shade, not being funny. Big Nikki has a lot of masculine energy, so she can't talk to someone like Bossy who's very spoiled and has a lot of feminine energy. So, bitch, don't motherfucking come in my box in the comments.
and
Ori,
that's
this your first time hearing, hold up. This your first time hearing my voice, right?
yeah, I've
Yes,
never heard
Okay.
yeah.
So let me tell you this. I'm a real female.
right.
Okay, I could be.
Oh Lord.
No, I'm seeing my voice. It is a little raspy. I'm not gonna say it's not.
Oh no, no,
It
but
is.
I still knew that you was a real
I don't
female. I
think
can
she
just
thinks
tell that
about
you're on the
important.
masculine side, like you one of those
What I'm
Yeah.
seeing
ride or
is
die,
like,
go crazy females.
yes, like I've been raised around boys.
Yeah, I'm not.
Mm.
I'm an only child. I wasn't raised around niggas. No shade.
Right. That's
So
what
one
I'm
thing that
saying. That's what I said. That's why he picks women like y'all that don't have no
She's
brothers.
that's what she's
okay,
saying.
so like I said, like Ari has said, like I honestly, and y'all have to remember, people that are a certain type of way, they love bomb. When we first were together, I felt extremely loved, and I was in a place where literally my auntie, who used to take me to school every day, died on my fucking mom's funeral day. Like I literally just buried my fucking mom, put her in a casket, and my cousins texted me, and I'm like, well, where's my auntie Karen at? She's not here at the funeral. And he's like, oh, well, she's at home, and go check on her. He goes and checks on her. She literally died the day of my mom's funeral. Like y'all, I don't think like
Mm.
going through a mental break, and I was doing everything possible to hang on and still be here. And that was me spiraling. I spiraled the fuck
Mm.
out. A lot of shit that I did, I know for a fact if my mom was still here, my stepdad, my aunt, my uncle, like I lost a lot of people within a span of a year. I wouldn't have done none of that.
Listen,
Out of all, go ahead.
in the comments, y'all keep saying I'm from Philly. Y'all are absolutely correct. Yes, I am.
It's not lies. Ari pulled up the obituaries. I
No,
have
no,
no
no, no,
reason to lie.
no, no. I see it
No,
in the
I'm not talking.
comments. They keep saying where I'm from. Yes, I am from Philly. So, like, yeah, yes, I am from Philly.
But Ari could tell you, she pulled up not only my mom's obituary and my stepdad's, she could tell you they died 6 months apart from each other.
Sorry
Mm-hmm.
for
Those
your loss.
Mm.
Sorry for
those are
all your loss.
bad. Like when
Yes.
I literally got hit with the brick, my mom and my stepdad were my only support system with my son. My child's father wasn't involved because he was abusive. I cut him out of my son's life when he was like 3 years old because the police were literally threatening me. They was like, if you don't choose you, we're going to take your child. And I had to choose my child. And he's been out the picture ever since. So I want people to really realize like I'm not the best person. I did horrible things, but a lot of the decisions I made, I wouldn't have made if I was in my right state of mind. Like I would
Mm.
never have at his house. I would never have done that. I
Uh,
was literally
listen, this what I'm. That's why I'm asking you this. Like I worked at shelters and all that. Like I took mental health 1-on-1, all that. Like so, this is why I'm asking you. Do you believe? Do you believe in God?
of course.
No, it's not. Of course, it's not. Of course, either you do or you don't. But let me tell you something, right? The minute
Mhm.
y'all stop caring about y'all put anybody before y'all put God, y'all lose everything y'all got going on. And Royce, can you drop me, please?
Yes, ma'am, my love. I surely can. All righty, my dears. Okay, okay, okay. All right. It's been a lot going on this week. It's been a lot going on. And if you guys are not following my page, I don't know what you're doing. Okay. Make sure you're following me. Make sure you're following Ari. And in the words of Bossilanaa, she may be done with this app. This is her last little hurrah, whatever it can be. But I don't even think she should. I think, she has a story to tell. And if she wants to be an advocate for women who has been through abuse and different things like this in their life, I mean, she has her own lane that she can, explore here on this here application. And, maybe it can work out in your favor. But just to wrap it up and sum it up, my loves, and thank you guys for gifting us down and gifting our PK and being supportive to Bassiana. But Bassiana, is there anything else you would like to just set it off one last time for the record before we go and get it off your chest, my love? And thank you again so much.
No, like I said multiple times, I apologize to Yetta, C, Ari, or anybody that I've wronged when dealing with him. I even apologize for him for the wrongs that I do. At this point, I'm willing to take my karma, and and that's kind of it. I have nothing else to say about him or to him. At this point, I just want to rebuild my life, and that's kind of it. Like that's really it. So y'all have a nice night. Bye.
And bossy, before you
My
bossy,
love. Yep.
Huh.
and before you go, as I've told you on and off this app, when it comes to me and you've a lot of stuff was done, but at the end of the day, one thing that I've always told you, my heart wasn't really in it. So don't ever feel like it's never that type of pressure when it comes to me and you. The only mistake you made when it came to me and him is always inserting yourself. And that was
Mhm.
my only issue I ever had with you. Other than that, we don't have no issue. We always gonna be this is how it always ends. When you ain't have nobody, when I got out, somehow me and you had grew a bond. You chose your nigga over that bond, which was completely understandable. But it's
Mm.
never gonna be that with me and you. And I guess you knew that I guess you knew that today. That's why you called me this morning. But just know that outside of him, we had our own relationship, we had our own friendship, and that's gonna always be. If you ever need me, you know my number, you know how to hit my line.
Yeah. And then
Right.
one last thing to say for people that keep saying like I'm looking for clout or a storyline. Y'all forgot that I was a host and I stopped hosting. Bigo and hosting is not for me. And how is having a storyline profitable with me? How am I benefiting off of a storyline if I'm not even a host? Royce, when
Yeah.
when I came live, Royce was like, "Yeah, do you are you a host? You want to get gifts or push your CA?" I
Right.
said, "I don't
All
want any monetary
that-
gain from this. Good, but I'm done with the conversation. Thank you so much, Ari, it's no beef with me or you either. Things happened, things transpired. I'm holding no grudges against anybody, not even him. I just want to move forward at this point. So everybody have a nice night.
And good luck
Bye.
and everything. Bye.
Bye. Thank you again. Bye. All righty, my love. All righty. And Ari, I know you had your last words for her, but if you had any last words for the whole situations and everything like that at hand, now is the time to get it all off of your nice, perky breast. Go ahead and get it. Let's get it up. Let's
No,
get
you
it
gotta
going.
say my nice. No, according to him, you gotta say my nice, perky, stolen breast. Don't forget
Stolen
the stolen
breast.
part. Don't forget the stolen
Okay.
part. Though
All right. Nice, perky, stolen
this
breast.
is 5 pair later, but they're still stolen. But let's talk about at 5. But no, for me,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, it's so funny because the only reason I wanted her to come here because at the end of the day, people gonna want to believe I called the police. Fortunately, I was just trying to protect somebody. That's why I said it originally. But of course, I knew the T before anybody or whatever the case may be. I hope it all pans out well. Do I hope he get out of jail? Mm-mm. Because he wished years on jail on me. So of course I would wish it all back on him. So whether he spends years or months in jail, fine with me. If he don't spend no time out jail, he gets out. That's fine with me as well.
Mm-hmm.
However, everything that he has, everything that he's going through, he deserves it. He deserves it because Bossy have changed her story so many times. He has changed his story so many times. So we both know they're both lying. But before all of this started, I did know Bossy on a more deeper level. So people be wanting me to get into it with her or hate her so bad. And honestly, I
Mm-hmm.
really can't. I'm not gonna lie to nobody in the comments. It it was hard for me to just sit here and let people say certain things to her because I know certain things about her backstory as far as her family and her not having nobody and her just being alone and her just being a weak woman because of certain things that happened. So it took a lot out of me to just sit there and let people say certain things because I know so much about the backstory when it comes to her. And people on this app would never understand that type of shit. Like they don't know what it
Mm-hmm.
feels like to lose your whole entire family and not have nobody. Lose the entire family that was an adopted family at that. The only family that took you in and loved you and cared about you. People will never understand that. So a lot of the stuff that she did to me and that she did to other people, not to use that as her excuse, but she was lost. She didn't love herself. She wanted to know what love was, and she just wanted to feel that void that her family was gone. And a lot of people will never understand that. But unfortunately, I'm not built like people. I know how to put shit to the away. I know how to close that shit off and look at the
Right.
bigger picture. And her
But
bigger
that's
picture is
unhealthy
that
as
she
well
was
too.
lost. She was hurt.
That's unhealthy though. What you mean you know how to close it off? You need to get it off your
No, when I
chest and
say I know how to
express
close it,
it.
oh, no, I'm talking about no. When I say close it off, I'm saying far as the drama and everything that me and her had, or whatever she may have done to me. I know how to close that off. I know how to say fuck all of that. This lady is dealing with something way much deeper than me. What I
Mhm.
feel toward her because of what she did. That's what I mean. Like I know, like what she did to me is not deeper than what she had to experience with losing her entire family. What she did to me is not deeper than what she had to endure in a relationship and feel like that's what she had to be.
Right. No, I
So
get
that's what I
it.
mean by close it off.
Yeah, I get you. I don't understand that, and I see you like grow in these type of situations because I know you've been through a lot. Yeah, AC, send me an AC.
Mhm.
I know you've been through a lot when it came down to all the women and the. It's not even a triangle, y'all. It's like an octagon. Like so many storyline and situations, but it wasn't storyline. It was these individuals' real life involving one man and the entanglement that these women endured and the hell that it all caused. So today was
Somebody
a
said,
break. And I think we got a breakthrough with a lot of situations. Yetta came and Honeybees came and